Hi, this is Brendan from Watto Training, and in this tutorial I'll be conducting a commentary drive around the Greenslopes area. Greenslopes is an inner city suburb south of Brisbane in the state of Queensland. I'm parked on the side of the road. I'm in a manual vehicle, and the first thing I'm going to do is depart the curb. So I'm doing my 360 checks around the vehicle, making sure it's all clear. It is. So I'm engaging first gear, mirror checks, indicator for 5 seconds, shoulder check, all clear, easy clutch release, minimal accelerator because we're downhill, and popping up to second gear and following the road. Up ahead, I can see a stop sign and a white solid stop line as well. So there's two pieces of information that are telling me that. So I'm coming up, tucking into the left side here, pulling up with my nose behind the white line, and I'm going to do a hill start using the handbrake. As I look up to the right side of the road, I've got a few cars coming through. I'm also doing this scan back to the left as to where I'm going. There is a refuge island there for pedestrians to cross, so I'm just monitoring left and right for pedestrians as well. All clear, moving away, nice and smooth, nice easy clutch release. Second gear, clutch in, up to third gear, scanning the road side to side. There's some side streets here, and just looking out in case there's anyone that comes out from those. We've got a lot of people walking. It's actually a Sunday morning, so there's a fair bit of pedestrian activity around, but not the Monday to Friday hustle and bustle traffic. So we got green light, proceeding through with caution, mirror check, indicator, shoulder check, gliding over because we've got a vehicle parked on the left side of the road there. And I'm in my lane, looking up ahead. It's a bright sunny day. Looking through the corner, it's all clear. We've got a couple of vehicles, three or four vehicles up ahead, and we can see a set of traffic lights currently red. So what I'm going to do is just apply the system of car control, easing off the accelerator, working down to second gear, a little bit of foot brake, my foot's off the clutch, right indicator, mirror check, braking, last 5 meters clutching and stopping. Lights are green, we're leaving a safe buffer zone between us and the vehicle ahead. Nice and steady, we're in second gear, just coming around the corner, moving to the next lane to the left when it's safe, mirror check, shoulder check, gliding over. Okay, cancel the signal. I'm going to take the left lane and go straight ahead. Red light at the moment, so again I'm in third gear, changing down to second gear, off the clutch, foot brake, speed drops below 20 k's an hour, last 5 meters, brake, clutch and stop. Set it up into first gear, scan for pedestrians, anyone deciding to sneak across. Okay, all clear. Up ahead we have a green light. So I'm just going through again with caution. Someone at the bus stop, we're taking a left turn, mirror check, indicator, turn left at any time with care, braking, down to second gear before the corner. It's all clear, checking over the right shoulder, checking up ahead, the bus stop's clear, and we go into the car park at Greenslopes Shopping Centre. Mirror, indicator, got a white vehicle coming out, left shoulder check conducted. There is a gentleman coming up ahead, but he's clear. So I'm coming up in the right lane, up into the undercover car park area. You can see up ahead we've got a white arrow painted on the road, and then we have a pedestrian crossing. So I'm just scanning left and right. We have a very busy gym, so I'm looking out for any people coming out from that. I've also got a little speed bump, so I'm in first gear and I'm just popping over the speed bump, still scanning. Here we have a maximum height clearance of 2.1, not going to be an issue for me in a Suzuki Swift. Coming around to the right here, mirror, indicator, letting people know what direction I'm traveling in. Up ahead someone's crossing the pedestrian crossing, but I have space to get myself around the corner. And again, scanning the pedestrian crossing side to side. I'm in first gear. I'm going to turn right, mirror, indicator. The gentleman's crossing the pedestrian, but we won't impact him with our activity. Staying on our side of the road, that is the left side of the road. Now we're turning right. Again, scanning ahead to make sure it's all clear. And now we're turning left, so mirror, indicator, scan. Just looking out for any brake lights or anything like that. And now we have here the area where people come and park for the driving assessment. So I'm just going to move into one of those parking bays Now I've gone in nose in for a specific reason, just to show you what the signage says. Driving, assessment, parking. Office hours 7:30 to 4:30, Monday to Saturday, because we do some Saturday testing as well. It's not advisable to park nose in on these parks. You're better off parking tail in. That way when the driving assessment commences, you can back straight out. So I'll just back the vehicle out and reposition, and then we'll continue from there. Okay, so I've backed into one of the parking bays at Greenslopes Department of Transport. It's over just back to my right there. So this is where the driving tests start and finish at Greenslopes. I'm going to leave the parking area and go out and do a little drive around the road. So the first thing I do is do a 360 check around the vehicle. Then I'm selecting first gear. My eyes are still on the move. Indicate to the right to let people know what direction I'm traveling in. I then ease out the clutch just gently, easing my foot off the brake, creeping forward, and then just gentle input to the right on the steering, coming around in first gear, keeping an eye on this busy car wash here, which often has vehicles coming in and out of it. So I stay on my side of the road, but stay vigilant. Mirror, indicator, scanning, looking up and down the road, up and down the driveway that it's all clear. There's no right turn here, as you can see on the signage, and we do have a little blind spot mirror there as well, up on the top left to assist us with our vision. You can see another fishbowl mirror on the other side of the pole over there. So as I come around, I'm onto my side of the road, and we ease down, looking for pedestrians, and I'm going to take a left turn, so looking up and down the road, just letting the vehicle come down gently. I'm in first gear, around we go, and we'll take the first left up ahead. Changing up to second gear, mirror, indicator, and I'm in second gear. Just keep my momentum going. I'm on about 20 k's an hour. There's a yellow line parked on the side of the road, which is no parking. I've got a white vehicle parked on the right side of the road up ahead. So I'm just managing my space carefully. We're going to take a left turn, so I'll mirror, indicator, look for pedestrians. Just dropping into first as I do a really big scan up to my right, all clear, all the vehicles clear. Now I'm going to go down to the lights and take a right turn. So as I come down, I'm just slowing the vehicle with my foot brake. I'm off the clutch. It's a keep clear area, but we can get through that. Mirror, indicator, brake, clutch, stop. Leaving a sufficient distance between myself and the vehicle in front, and selecting first gear, ready to go. Lights have gone green, scanning, using that broken line as a guide just to keep that to the right side of my vehicle. Popping up to second gear, I'm going to take a lane change to the right lane, mirror, indicator, shoulder, gliding over nice and steady, working up through the gears as I proceed, staying in my lane. Lights are green, lights are still green, and we're through. Okay, the lights have just gone orange as we're entering, but we'll proceed. It's the safest option. Okay, a little bit of foot brake, slowing down, working down to third gear, continuing to drop the speed, working down to second gear at about 30 k's an hour. Vehicle speed dropping, lights are still red, braking. Drop it to 1 because I'm down to 10 k's an hour, and moving away nice and steady. Clutch in, up to second gear, easy clutch release, and nice smooth transition between the release of the clutch and the accelerator. School zone's not active because it's a Sunday. Scanning the side streets, clear at the moment. Following the road, taking in road signs, signals and road markings, lights are green. I can't see any vehicles parked to the side at the moment, so the lights will probably stay green, and yes, indeed they are. So we continue to follow the road. I can see a 60 speed sign. We're going downhill a little bit, so there's actually no need to indicate. The hill will do all the work for me. I'm on 55 kilometers per hour. I'm monitoring my speedo. I'm looking behind me to see what's happening, monitoring the side streets, monitoring that black vehicle. Up ahead, we've got a red light, so I'm just easing off. Braking, working down to third gear, braking, working down to second gear, braking, clutch in the last 3 to 5 meters, brake, clutch and stop, reset in first gear, ready to go. Lights are red, lights have turned green, scanning, it's all clear to proceed, no red light runners, pop up to second gear, input some power up to third gear, nice smooth transitions on the changes. Let's go to the right lane, mirror, indicator, shoulder, gliding over, nice and smooth and steady. Scanning side to side, lights are green, speed sign says 60. We're coming up to a set of lights to take a right turn into Old Cleveland Road. There are 2 lanes turning right, so we'll stay in the lane that we're in because the painted arrows advise me of that. So the lights are green, they may change before we get there. Mirror, indicator, gearing down to third. Before we hit the corner, gearing down to second. We've entered while the lights are green, keeping the broken line on my right side, watching that Volvo there for in case it kicks out. Speed zone is 60, up to third gear, keeping my minimum 2-second buffer. For any of our interstate viewers, we have 2 different speed following distances in Australia. Some states say some states and territories 2, some 3. My recommendation to a driver trainer would be 3, because that way you're leaving yourself a little bit of extra buffer for a response time.